Welcome back to Colorado Sports Connection. We're talking with Marcia Neville. Marcia, you've done it all. Okay, you've covered all the high school athletes, and then you've also covered these pep rallies for the state champions. Talk a little bit about that.
It was a great idea by the management at Channel 4 back in the early 80s. Like, well, what if we went out and gave these teams an extra something, an extra, testament to their achievement? And so we came up with the News 4 trophy. So you'd get your big state championship trophy, and then Marcia would go to as many pep rallies as possible. And if not, unfortunately, we had to box up the rest of them. But every school in the state that won a state championship in any sport starting in 1984 has a trophy from Channel 4 helping them celebrate what they accomplished. I say if there was a Guinness Book of World Records for pep rallies, Marcia would be in it. I mean, 20, 30, 40 a year for at least 20 years.
And it was also unheard of. You get the high school prep reporter flying around in a helicopter.
Yeah, and we'd go out to places like Marino or Burlington or any number of places and got to be known kind of as the helicopter lady. But the cool thing was, you would go out to these schools, and being of a generation myself where girls' sports was kind of under the rug, it was just starting, no one got excited about it. If you went to, say, the Highlands Ranch girls basketball pep rally, there was the same or more excitement than you'd find at a pep rally for a boys' state championship team. And that was really gratifying to me to kind of see the change over the years of how women's sports and competitive girls were being accepted. And that's why, you know how involved I've been over the years with the Sportswomen of Colorado organization.
Exactly.
And we've got our big awards banquet coming up the beginning of March. Public's invited. We do it every year down at the Marriott in the Denver Tech Center. It's a fabulous way that we salute upwards of 36 women in different categories. This year we're going to have a powerlifting weightlifter as one of our winners, all the way to Missy the Missile, Missy Franklin, who is the great prep swimmer at Regis High School and who is already competing nationally and trying to make that Olympic team in London.
And she may be coming on the show in the near future.
Missy's fabulous. And that's the thing with Sportswomen of Colorado is from top to bottom, the grandmother who's still running marathons to the young high school swimmer who's got that Olympic goal. We kind of, run the gamut of everything, and it's fabulous.
And we talk about the young, and then we talk about the older athlete, and you've seen these athletes grow up, such as a Melody Fairchild, starting out in high school and now becoming a young, productive woman here in Colorado.
Right.
How does that make you feel when you watch these people grow?
Well, like I said, I consider them my kids, and when you can see the success, I was at the state championship cross-country meet, and I looked across the race course, and there was Melody in her Fairchild Flyers workout uniform, because she now is coaching other young women. And when you see that kind of torch being passed, that's truly, truly gratifying. I know I asked you your favorite sporting event for high schools.
Yes.
I got to tell you, mine is the state wrestling tournament. There is nothing like being at Pepsi Center with a crowd full of knowledgeable wrestling fans cheering for a kid from Wiggins and a kid from Thunder Ridge High School, all at the same time, because they're all there because of the passion of wrestling. That's my favorite event.
And that's why I love sports,
the color of it.
Because just the passion alone. Well, we're going to have to wrap up, but I want to get one last word in for Women's Bean Project, if you don't mind.
No, that's the thing here. This is my new world. Love the gals who are producing these products. As much as I used to love my high school kids, I tell people I've switched from teens to beans. What do you think?
I love it.
You got to laugh harder
love
than
it.
that. That's my big joke line. But to start a fundraiser with us, Daryl, it's so easy. You just go to womensbeanproject.com, womensbeanproject.com. You can send me an email through that way. We can get you connected. 35% of everything you sell goes to your organization, and you're helping low-income women learn how to be gainfully employed at the same time. So it's that win-win-win situation.
Definitely a great cause. Marcia, it's definitely been a pleasure. I can't believe how fast the 30 minutes goes, and I do want to get this out. It has always been a pleasure to me to watch you on television. I mean, you were definitely a role model of mine when I wanted to get into this field, and you've always been gracious with your time to me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So, Daryl, you're just one of my kids, right?
Yes, I am. I've grown up. Ladies and gentlemen, as I promised, another great guest, the lovely and talented Marcia Neville. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week right here on Colorado Sports Connection.